Sports Stadium, and the host winning by 2 goals to 0 this afternoon. Lions crowds of 2-0. I have the assistant coach right there, assistant coach for our crowds of coach. Coach, difficult game for you, definitely.
Yeah, it's really difficult. It's very, very difficult. And we concede a very late goals, which we think it shouldn't happen. But that is the game for you. Anytime we are trying to change the situations, we are hoping for the next game everything will be fine for us. We are continuing. It's marathon. It's a league. We will never give up. That is our slogan for Accra as a folk. And things are not getting on well for us, especially concerning the winning. But the boys are fighting very hard to change the situation, and it will happen. We will change the situation.
2 straight games. You've lost these games, these important games at home and away. What will you say is the problem?
Yeah, the problem is how to score and to contain or to defend very well also has become a problem. You could see this game, we did very well throughout the first half. The second half, we did very well. Immediately we changed the game. We changed some of the players who have been injured. We know the rest are going to do well, but they didn't do well. And then I can say it much for the first goal. You could see people are complaining. I don't want to complain about the referee, but if you see the first goal, that is the goal that demoralized the boys even to concede the second goal. It's very painful. It's very, very painful.
Looking at where you finished last season and losing 2 straight games, pressure is mounting on the technical team.
You can testify the way the boys are playing. Everybody is seeing how the boys are fighting. House of Folk is not a small team, and the guys are trying all possible means to change the situation of last season. And I'm hoping they will change. It will change. It's a marathon, it's a league. Last season they started very well and they didn't end up very well. But this season we are still struggling to get our win back. But what I can tell to the supporters, they should still have extra patience. They should try as much as possible to support the players, support the team. They have nothing to do and learn to support. Throughout the support, the things will change.
How soon do you think you find your rhythm back?
Very, very soon. Very, very soon. This game is very difficult when we are coming to play against Out of Line. But because Accra as a folk is big team, we know we are going to win the game.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thanks for joining us. Still live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, and live on Alpha TV. We're also live on the Ghana Football Association app. And I have Coach Bashiru Aford also with me. Coach Bash, congratulations, winning 2-0 this afternoon against Accra Hearts of Oak. What's your take on the game?
Well, thank you very much. The game wasn't easy anyway. When people from outside hear the result, they might think we got it cheap.
Alpha TV. We're also live on the Ghana Football Association app. And I have Coach Bashiru Aford also with me. Coach Bash, congratulations, winning 2-0 this afternoon against Accra Hearts of Oak. What's your take on the game?
Well, thank you very much. The game wasn't easy anyway. When people from outside hear the result, they might think we got it cheap. It wasn't cheap. We had to strategize, after 20 minutes in the first half, I have to change 3 straight. Having studied what was happening on the field, compared to the capability of my players, I have to bring some strong 3 players inside. And that made the trick. They came and made sure they got the 2 goals. And everyone.
Okay, so in the first half you were dominating the game, but in the second half you changed Abednego Tete. You think it was the main problem?
No, it was about goal scoring. We saw that he has played House of Folk before, so they have been briefed. Obin Junior has also played before, Michelle, so they were marking them tight. And so I saw that when I bring in new faces, they don't know, they might underrate them, and that is where the trouble will come. And lo and behold, that's what exactly happened. And so I thank God for that.
All right, so the fans, you can see the fans are happy winning your first game this season. And what do you have for the people of Kpando?
Well, last year they struggled, and so you know that this year if we don't start well, we'll enter into the same struggle. So now we want to avoid the struggle that we went through last season. So this is the good beginning for us. We should have won in the Doma, but that is football. We had draw. So when you came, said no, this one we have to make sure we get the maximum 3 points.
So undefeated still in the 2024-2025 season. Do you think you'll be up there to clinch the league title?
Too early. Too early.
Thank you very much, Coach Bashir Hayford. Okay, so Najib, you've heard from the two coaches. Yeah.
I'm not surprised what has happened here at Kpando Sports Stadium, because at the end of the day, I told you, tactically, Coach Bashir Hayford, the lads were very, very disciplined, and if you look at the system that he played today, it has really paid off for them. The best players here, so Ishmael, come here so that you can also talk.
All right, so Ishmael Ado is with us, the best player for this afternoon's game at the Kpando Sports Stadium. Congratulations, Ishmael.
Thank you.
Okay, so what will you say made the trick today? You won 2-0, you beat a glorious Accra folk at your own background.
Oh, it's a massive win for us, but we have to put it behind us. We have a big task ahead of us, and I know we will achieve it. That's what I can say for now.
I can see the telepathy, the understanding was there, stringing passes together. Did you really find the game difficult today?
Yeah, it was.
Was it a tough game?
Yeah, it was.
Or it was easy because he possessed the ball?
Nah, it wasn't easy. You know, Accra is a big club, so we have to maximize our game. That's all.
All right, so what do you have for your fans, Ishmael?
What I have for them is we have to watch out. Ishmael Ado. Watch out for Ishmael Ado.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the best player.
No wonder his name is Ishmael Ado. You remember one time, top scorer of Accra folk, who was also named Ishmael Ado, but he's a midfielder. Yeah, coming back to the match, so as you said, I'm not surprised because Accra folk, they lost their first match against Baseke Holy Stars, who came from Division 1. Don't forget, last season, Heart of Lions also came from Division 1. And I told you about 20 years ago, the famous Yemobium. But today, I said I don't want to be a prophet of doom. But what we saw here, to me, Accra folk, there wasn't any cohesiveness, there wasn't any telepathy. They were playing that there is nothing at stake. They were giving 40 passes. Everything went wrong for Accra House of Folk this afternoon at the Kpando Park. But I think that Coach Ouattara has a big job to do, because there wasn't any understanding between his defenders. Anytime you find them flat, and I don't know what the reason why Kunadu Yadom is on the bench, but he decided to keep Kunadu Yadom on the bench and still has that problem. So to me, there are so much work to be done in Accra House of Folk. They've lost too much in a row, and when you look at the history of Ghana football, I don't know which time Accra House of Folk lost their first 2 matches in the Premier League. So to me, I'm very, very surprised, but there is work to be done in Accra House of Folk.
All right, so I have my 2 colleagues joining me, super commentators, and Victor and Phil. And Victor, your take on the game. 2-0 for Kpando Heart of Lions.
You see the way I'm smiling? It's a crazy atmosphere here at the Kpando Sports Stadium. Look, I mean, right from the blast of the whistle in the first 45 minutes to the 90th minutes and the added time, you feel that you are watching football. And I love the calmness of this place. The Kpando Heart of Lion players, look, has lost by 2-0, but you got to be fair. They played a nice game as well.
Okay, so Phil, and before the game, you said you can't see Accra folk winning, particularly looking at their first game. The first game they played against Baseke Holy Stars at the Accra Sports Stadium, and Lobio they lost 2-0 to Kpando Heart of Lions.
Yeah, but to be fair to Accra Heart of Folk, they played a very good game. It's a much better game they played today as compared to last week.